Hi, this is Nathan, your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy. Today we're going to be talking about in the news and rumors. Our rumor today is Stern going to be increasing their prices across their models in 2019 and 2020? Recent conversations, obviously on social media formats, Pinside, all the Facebook forums and stuff of that nature. A lot of people are talking about the new HE Home Edition drop of Star Wars. There's a lot of things that are behind this. Obviously, there's some things that are competitive at play, but there's also some things that we are now going to be discovering. Again, what's happening here is they just launched a home edition at $45.99. Might retail at $3,000 or $4,000, $39.99. But again, what they're doing is they're setting the new price point. We've also heard, actually through the industry, that shipping costs are going up. And from that point is, how do the retailers, as well as the distributors, as well as the manufacturers, absorb that difference in price? Per some people that we've talked to through the industry that ship these actual machines, is that one-off machines used to be about $300 to $500 to ship. Well, now the costs, unless you're doing it in bulk or you have a large account, it's going to be $600 to $1,000 a machine to ship. So a new machine that's coming out that says $5,999, you know, potentially you not understanding or knowing that the shipping price could be $1,000 for you to ship that machine to your house. Keep that in mind. So obviously there's some pressures that are going here in the industry that we're going to talk about today. So again, is Stern, possibly other pinball companies, going to be raising their prices? Well, here's what we think at Arcade and Pinball Talk. Again, this is our assumption of what we are seeing. The home edition was just launched, $45.99. You could get a new Stern Pro for $45.99. You could get a brand new Pro for $5,600, $5,700. So what does this mean? If they're going to be monetizing that low-end segment at $4,500, that just kind of tells us that what's to come is that cost is very high for what that is per everyone. Now again, there's a market for that machine. Do not get me wrong, it looks great. But again, $45.99, everyone is kind of on the same page that that's up there. But what that means is we think what they're going to do is they're going to restructure pricing to offset shipping and some other things that are going on to probably around $6,000 plus on their Pro models. What does that mean about premium and LE? Well, we heard it from Gary Stern himself. I mean, realistically, he said that the models are actually underpriced. He said that they could charge more. The thing is, they can technically charge more, realistically to say. So what's holding them back from doing it? Well, if they're launching the HE at $45.99, shipping costs, I already know for a fact, are going up. Then that means they have to offset somehow. So Stern, in our opinion, is going to be doing this to not only stay more profitable, but to make sure that they lock out competitors with that HE, which is probably deep root, right? So again, taking the low entry market, maximizing the mid market, the pros, as well as the high end market. What that HE model is going to do is set the pricing for the future to keep the value of their machines high, which is what they want to do. In all rights, I mean, why wouldn't you? That's the resale market, etc., etc. Coin op, it makes absolute sense that that's the case. So again, a lot of people are talking about the price of the HE. I think there's a strategic reason behind that price being the way that it is, and it's just something to think about. If anyone knows anything else, I mean, obviously, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, realistically, there's a shift that's happening. I think we're going to see this shift. I think that the pinball companies, that's why you're seeing prices at $5,999 on beginner units. They're obviously adapting to this kind of cycle, and I think that that's where it's going to go. But keep your eyes on this. I think this is a real thing that's going to impact the pinball industry in the next 12 months. What are your thoughts on this situation? What are your thoughts on the HE, the pricing, how it's stacked? Check around on shipping. See what I'm talking about. Check it out. Anyway, with that said, please, there's a red button down here. Subscribe. All we do is talk arcade and pinball. That's what we're about. That's our segments. We talk pinball in all of its formats. Let's keep the conversations going. Thank you again for watching today. Till next time, Arcade and Pinball signing out.